Hello friends, welcome to bispsolutions.com. My name is Sumit and today I'm going to demonstrate you how to create a gross margin report by product category using Qlikview. The report which I'm going to create in Qlikview, you can build the same report in QlikSense as well because Qlikview and QlikSense they belongs to the same family. So let me show the requirement first. That's my requirement. That's requirement number 5. And the requirement is we need to create a grid to display the gross margin by market category for the current fiscal quarters. So basically that is for current fiscal quarter and the filter will be applicable on the current fiscal quarter. So for this I will be using last year data, previous year data, where we have the data for 2017 for all 4 quarters, and we will be going to create a summary report like this. And the purpose of report is to display the margin by market category, and the user focus for this report will be CFOs, VPs, controllers and managers. There are certain calculations need to be done like amount percent of total revenue, and we need to calculate the market gross margin because we have the revenue amount and gross profit field is available in our data set and with respective to region. To work on this, we'll be using the Mongo data set. Will be loading the data from MongoDB into Qlikview. For this, I've already loaded the data into MongoDB. So that's the MongoDB, and I will be let me show the data set which I've used. Use BISP show collections, and we have finance. So db dot finance dot find. So that's the data we would be going to import into Qlikview. Basically, will be bringing the data into will be loading the data into Qlikview. So in order to do that, I create a new Qlikview file and just save this on my desktop as demo. Click on edit script. I create a new data set. First of all, give name as main data. And here to build a connectivity, we'll be using ODBC driver. So we already have that ODBC driver, which will help us to pull data from MongoDB. And I would be using a third-party driver, which will be provided by Simba MongoDB. So click on OK, select, and the database BISP data. In BISP data, we have finance table. So that's the finance table, finance collection, which holds the columns. And the query is select SQL select star from BISP. If you want to go for star, we have rows and columns. So into one row and preceding load. So that's the preceding. So it would be loading all the files. So I'll just uncheck this option. That is fine for me. Just a SQL statement. And click on OK. So the scripts get added. Click on save and reload. Once we reload it, it build a connectivity to the MongoDB using the DSN, and 924 lines have been fetched. These are the number of records which are available in the dataset. So the data is loaded, and it gives us option to filter. So I just add quarter filter. So we have 4 quarter, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, and let me customize this. Let me change the, instead of single column, I'll go for 4 columns. Okay, and we just 4 quarters. We have quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. Now the requirement is we need to create a grid view. So in order to create a grid view, the calculation will be done with respective to region. So let's create a chart, and in this chart we'll be going to use the straight table, and the heading will be market category. So I'll give heading as market category. Next, the field with respective to region. So I add region as a dimension, and the first expression which I will be adding, that is sum of revenue. and the label I set as revenue amount. Revenue amount. Finish. So that's the first calculation. Uh, this total I would like to display at the last. So I right click on properties. I just add this. I just right click on properties, click on presentation and show the total on last rows. And the calculation I would like to convert, I would like to display the currency symbol. So click on numbers, money, dollar symbol is there, and I just get rid of the decimal places. Decimal places I don't want to show, and apply. So we have dollar, revenue amount, dollar, and go presentation, wrapper had to two columns, and labels set as center for revenue amounts, center, and the data numeric also as set as center, and apply. So the value appears in the center. For region as well, data is in center. So data text as center. So we have the data text as center. The second expression is the to calculate the percentage of total. So the percentage of total, basically percentage revenue to total, that is the market revenue divided by total market revenue. So in order to calculate this, click on expression, add a new expression, and I say sum of revenue. And in Qlikview we have an option called relative. So when we click on relative, it automatically calculate the percentage, sum of revenue, 100%. 100%, and that is percentage of total. So I'll say percentage revenue total. Click on apply. Percentage revenue total. Click on presentation and center data as center. The third calculation will be, the third expression will be market gross profit. So I select, click on expression, add, and add a sum of gross profit, sum of gross profit. And the fourth expression will be market gross margin. So market gross margin will be market gross profit divided by total revenue, market gross profit for individual region with respective to the grand total for revenue amount. So to add this expression, in order to add this expression, the expression will be sum of gross profit divided by sum of total of revenue, and okay. So first I set the label for the third expression, and the label is market gross profit, market gross profit, and to calculate this, market gross margin, market gross margin percent. Apply. So we have the calculations in percentage. We need to format this. So select the first third one, money, and remove this. So because I need to add a dollar sign in front of it. And the fourth one I select as fix to 0 to decimal and show in percentage. So it would be coming in percentage. And also the settings. So presentation, select third one, center, center, market gross margin, center, center. And I made some changes into heading. So I set the window title as Windows Market Category and year as 2017. Click on OK. So the chart is ready. Now, as per requirement, the actual requirement is we need to display the current fiscal quarter. So the best part with this is that we have a filter, and if the end user would like to see the gross margin for a specific quarter, can apply a filter. So let's assume that we are in the first quarter of the year. So I click on Q1 and I will get the gross margin for the current quarter. In same manner for quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. So the filter can be applicable. So that's the complete report as per our requirement. So I'm done with my video. If you have any queries, you can post your comment in comment box. To know more about the reports and to more about BISP, you can visit our website www.bispsolutions.com. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.